so you can see that my roots are in this area. Numshum and Nokum, my grandmother and grandfather, still live on the reserve in this pristine region. Why am I here? I can tell you that I'm not here to talk about politics. I'm not here to talk about money. I'm not here to talk about racism or even the land. What I am going to talk to you people today is about a 4-letter word which is familiar to all of us. This is a 4-letter word which we all take for granted every single day. This 4-letter word is home. Yes, you heard me, home. Everyone, picture this. If you suddenly found some strangers digging around in your backyard and they said to you, "Folks, this isn't your home anymore. You can keep living here, but you can't decide what to do with this home anymore. We are going to make all of the decisions for you in the name of progress. What we are going to do is change things around here, but only a little bit. It might affect your drinking water. It may change your food supply and change the landscape of your homes a little bit, but that's okay. It's going to be all right because we have lots of money. In fact, we have way more money than you, so you have no choice but to listen to us. We are bigger and stronger than you, and we are going to do what we please on your home. You're welcome to keep living here, but if you try to remove us from your homes, we are going to throw you in jail." People, you probably would be very disturbed if what I'm talking about is a place you call home, just like your very own house. You would say that this is not fair and declare this as an injustice. Others might even call this a direct violation of your basic human rights. In fact, you might even try to stop these strangers from taking over your home. A grave injustice has occurred to the 6 members of Kitchener-Makesib in Innuwag. They have been jailed for 6 months for trying to protect their homes. They have been peacefully opposing mining exploration in the backyards of their homes. They are now in jail for standing up for a cause which is crucial to the well-being of their whole community. Their home is an isolated fly-in reserve. It's located in beautiful northwestern Ontario. The province of Ontario has an ancient mining act, which is 150 years old. It allows prospectors to stake claims on Crown land without first having to buy it. This just happens to be the home of the 6 who have been incarcerated. They just came and started calling the shots without having to ask the community for permission to drill. The mining company believes that underneath these ancient hunting grounds, in the backyards of the community of KI, lies one of the largest platinum deposits in North America. So the prospectors came, started drilling, and without consulting the people who call this place home. Now they're in jail for trying to stop the mining company from digging up their backyards. I have spoken with elders in the region, and they're just plain scared. They've been hunting here for thousands of years, a long time ago before the Europeans even came. Now they feel it is being taken away from them in the name of progress. They are tired of sitting back and not being heard. The elders just want an equal say in what happens to their homes. Some elders have memories of when they were small children and hiding from the white people who were coming to take them away from their homes and families and being brought to the residential schools. Today, the elders hear about international wars and think this could somehow affect them here in Canada. They want to be humble when they come to the communities and not to make them mad. Picture this, people. Big semi-trucks and other heavy equipment plowing through your backyard, scaring away and destroying the wildlife. Today, the animals are healthy. The lakes and the rivers are clean. If the mining company moves in, it will have a devastating effect on the environment. The fish and the other wildlife will be poisoned. They'll die, leaving future generations with nothing. The people in the north can't just go to the store and get food when they are hungry like the rest of us. They need to hunt the wild animals and fish for food to survive. The drilling would affect the very grounds where they hunt. The elders' pensions is not enough to heat homes in the winter. They have to get wood to heat their homes where the drilling is taking place. Right now, they have good trees. What is going to happen to the trees? The Platinum Mining Company saw some money underneath their homes and are just pushing them aside and taking it. How would you feel if Canada was stolen away and you had no say in what happens to Canada? How about your children? What would happen to your families if you were suddenly put in jail for not letting people having their way in your homes? The children are very scared. They're asking that not too much harm be done around their homes. If mining is all over the place, they will not have a hunting ground to go to. The KI youth, the children, the youth, the mothers, the fathers, and the grandparents are struggling with the actions of the province. As a member of the Ontario Division of CUPE National Aboriginal Council, first and foremost, I am calling for the immediate release of the 6 prisoners from the KI First Nation. They are needed in KI to support their families and to speak up freely for their homes. Secondly, the Ontario government must withdraw the mining permits issued to the Platinum Mining Company. Thirdly, have all interested parties sit at negotiation tables as equals. Fourthly, the amendment of the antiquated Ontario Mining Act so that it is consistent with the protection of the constitutional rights of the First Nation people. Fifthly, we need the federal government to step in and become more involved in a constructive and supportive manner. Both levels of government need to stop passing the buck to one another, simply saying this is a federal matter. Oh no, this is a provincial matter. My 6th request is to let the Northern Table be truly constructive and meaningful for the First Nations people. My personal thoughts as a First Nations youth, I'm speaking to the children here, to the youth, to the young workers, is that we are the future leaders and the caretakers of Canada. So it is our duty to make a stand for what is right. People of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and the rest of the world, I am asking you to join us and help us in protecting our home. Just think about what is right. Think about what is fair. Think about what is correct. I would want to fight for your homes if someone bigger and stronger came and threatened to destroy what you hold close and dear. Because this is really all about home. This is ultimately caring about somebody's home. We need your understanding and support to ensure that a just solution is realized. Now, the Aboriginal people have a unique connection to the spiritual aspect of life, and in particular to their land. Our essence of being is affected when our land and our homes are taken away. I would like to leave you with this thought in closing. It is quite simple. Do what is fair and just to your neighbor. May the Creator God bless you for your support, and I thank you for your time. Miigwech.